Good morning, Lehigh University Human Resources folks. It's Hillary again, and this is day two's recap. Last night was a really amazing event at Disney. They took us to Hollywood Studios. They had a special VIP section for us at Fantasmic, which is a great show at Hollywood Studios, and then we had dinner and a show, amazing performances on the set, on the actual stage of the Indiana Jones Spectacular. So Disney's social media group sponsored this conference, and they really put on a show for us, and it was amazing. But the day was chock full, starting with a keynote by an actual Disney Imagineer in the morning who talked a lot about storytelling, about telling our stories, about the creativity involved in that from the perspective of what he does here at Disney, building theme parks and experiences and everything, and resorts and all of those things. It was a very inspiring talk. He talked a lot about heritage and the history of Walt Disney himself and the kind of thinker he was, and then afterwards he was really sweet, and he even gave me career advice for Miles, which I thought was really nice of him. He took a few minutes to talk to me about Miles. And then I went to another session by the guy who did the workshop the day before, and I was a little hesitant. I thought maybe it would be the same content, but it was all new content, very helpful stuff, especially about dipping your toes in the water when people are a little nervous. And not a lot to add about that. That was more kind of for my thinking about how I approach working with folks who are a little hesitant about social media and digging in there. Then there was a guy, William Emergis, who used to be with a company called American Electric Power, a utility company, and he talked about their approach to internal social media. Everything's behind the firewall, and it's all based off of their intranet. And it was a great talk, but of course it got me back to the whole, we don't have an intranet that functions that way, and we in HR don't have the ability to kind of reach out and make that happen. So it was good ideas, good sort of philosophical stuff, but just again running into that wall of the intranet issue. Then let's see. He was great. He talked about choosing relevant topics, making sure that you're doing stuff that's interesting people, and then they'll come. And I think that was it's obvious, but it's important to remember. This keynote was a woman who used to be at Microsoft. She used to write for the president of Microsoft Entertainment, and it was a really good writing keynote about storytelling again. Again, very, very helpful for me in terms of writing and things like that. Then in the afternoon, I went to a session about turning your employees into brand ambassadors, and it was really it was PepsiCo and Sprint Nextel were the case studies, and I think, again, translating that to Lehigh, a little trickier, but good stuff to come away with. And then the final session of the day was about using mobile video, and that blew me away. Learned about all these different free apps that you can make video out of your photographs from your mobile phone, add-ons for your phone to make the video better, and also stuff about framing shots and lighting and audio and again, storytelling. So very, very information-packed session. And then the final keynote was from a woman at Zappos.com, the shoe store, the shoe place, and it was about happiness, delivering happiness, and engaging your employees, and using the Zappos example, not necessarily as a template, but just as an example of a way that you can create a culture of happiness. So that's it today. I have 2 or 3 sessions to go to, and then we're done. And then we find out whether or not I can come home tomorrow night because of the blizzard. So, once again, Mary Jo, the weather, the planes, we'll see. So, I'll probably see you Monday unless something really strange happens. And in the meantime, have a great Friday and get home safe. Bye.